Welcome back to the channel, it's Andy, and possibly for the last time, welcome back to the Quarry. You have missed a couple of minutes of gameplay because, again, I had a few problems with sound and essentially had to go out and buy or order a new cable. So, yeah, that wasn't really great, but hopefully things will be okay now, and I think that's hopefully going to fix the issue. But we're playing as Max for the first time, I think, since the start of the game. Max has now been cured of his werewolf state, because last time we managed to kill Chris Hackett, who was being locked in the attic by his family, because he is of course a werewolf. So well, his hair's not looking good now. I just really noticed that. There's a few issues like that in this game, but it's a good game nonetheless. So yeah, Laura and Ryan were going through the Hackett house looking for Chris. They managed to find him and kill him, so that means that Laura and Ryan, who were both bitten, have been cured. Laura was bitten by Chris, by Max, I believe, actually, who was bitten by Chris, so she's cured. And Laura bit Ryan to keep him alive, otherwise he would have bled out. So they're now both cured. They're now both okay. Max is now cured, but Silas, the original dog boy, is keeping the curse alive. So Nick was bitten by Silas, and Dylan has now converted into a werewolf, chased away Caitlin at the scrapyard. So they were bitten by either Silas or Caleb, the son of Chris Hackett, who was the person that got the curse off of Silas. One of the biggest things we got last time was a tarot card, which we gave to the hag, who we now know is called Eliza, and is the mother of Silas. She, of course, owns the travelling show, which caught fire 6 years ago. And Caleb and Kaylee were actually trying to free Silas. This is kind of what the story is. They were trying to free Silas, and the way they were going to do that was they were going to try and start a small fire. But unfortunately, it got out of hand. The fire spread. Silas did manage to escape his cage. The dead body we saw wasn't Silas. It was actually the old sheriff of Northkill, Travis's predecessor, I guess. So that's who the dead body was. Silas escaped, but Eliza, assuming the death of her son, decided to give her life so that she could be with him. So now the ghost of Eliza, the hag of Hackett's Quarry, haunts the area, and that's who we've been speaking with. But we think she's been trying to help us along to try and save ourselves, but actually her motive is she wants the Hacketts dead for what happened. They started the fire, the kids, so she wants the Hacketts dead. That's what she wants us to do secretly. So it's the last chapter. What we're going to do is we're going to try and kill Silas, because he has the curse, and if you kill Silas, then the curse is lifted. Nick will be okay. Dylan will be okay. Abby has unfortunately been killed. Jacob's also been killed, so we've lost 2 characters. But yes, we're going to go after Silas, as much as Eliza doesn't want that. I want to try and keep as many of the other characters alive as I can. We might kill Travis. I don't know. We'll wait and see if we get that opportunity or not. But with Max, just to catch you up on where we are, he's still on the island. And he's now been cured. He was in just his underwear, so he's managed to find some clothes. He is wearing Laura's sportswear, which just looks hilarious. So the only thing we've done so far is we found Laura's clothes, and we found something here for the motel, which we probably should have gone to instead of going to the campsite. So that way is the water, so we could go this way. I'm not sure if there's anything this way. Let's have a quick look around here and see if there's maybe anything this way. I don't know that we'll pick up any more tarot cards. I don't know if there's any more to collect, because we got that really important one. And I do wonder that if you don't pick up enough cards, you ever see that. I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to go further into the woods here and see if we can maybe find something. But I think the idea with Max is that we're going to try and keep him on the island, because we know that nobody else is here. Max was the werewolf that attacked Emma, but Emma, of course, fled the island. What's this? Oh, it's a hat. Is that Laura's hat? I think it's Laura's hat. Yeah, that look suits you, man. So yeah, the question is with Max is like, sort of, we want to stay here really. We know we're safe here. He actually woke up in a tree, which is quite funny. I wonder if we missed any clues. See, I think we should stay where we are. We know that we're safe here. If we swim to the shore, we know that there's danger. So I'm going to stay where I am. We know that nobody else is on this island. So now we're back at the lodge. Caitlin escaped Dylan, who's now turned. Emma's here somewhere as well. So we have 2 people alive here. This is chapter 10, by the way. It's called The Final Girl, which is an interesting title. I really hope we don't get one final survivor.
Hopefully they'll realize the campus is closed and try the motel up the road. Okay.
Are there people here?
Okay, Caitlin. The rain's been off and on all night. These fuckers know you're in here. They're coming back first chance they get. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Okay. I need to get to a vantage point.
We need to be high up. Okay, we could have a look around for clues as well. We haven't been upstairs, I don't think, in the lodge. So there might be some clues up here. So I don't think I've been upstairs much. We haven't really had a chance to look for clues around the top. So maybe we should. In fact, we can go even higher. Didn't realize how many floors there were in this place. Okay, we've got a bedroom in here. What's this? Okay, we've got something written down here.
Jeez, you see really struggling if they're begging for $1.
Chris Hackett asking campus parents for additional donations to help with lodge renovation costs. Isn't that what camp fees are for? Where else would that money be going? Renovation plans. Let's have a look at some of this then. The fact that Chris Hackett is asking campus parents for donations means these repairs may be more crucial than they first thought. The collar. I never really understood where the collar came from, the Ian collar. It was actually the mascot of the camp that was killed by Chris. There's a hunting trophy wall there as well. I think we've already seen all of these, but yeah, the collar, that's what that was. So they're asking for extra money from parents. Now she said vantage point, so I think we do want to try and get to the highest point in this hotel. In this lodge. So we're going to go up again and see who we maybe have up here. Nothing up here. Can we go higher? No, we're in the attic here, aren't we? There's a window there, but we can't get to that. Oh, hello, we got a card. The High Priestess. Eliza was killed in the fire that broke out at a travelling show 6 years ago. Her ghost roams the wood of Hackett's Quarry ever since, and she's been determined to get revenge on the Hackett family for what they did to her. Her tarot cards, once lost in the blaze, have allowed her to guide you through the night, though her motives may not be as transparent as first thought. That's what I mean. She wants the Hackett's dead, but she's trying to pretend that, you know, that she wants to help us. But that's not the case. Okay, so now that we've picked that up, is that all that there was up here? I guess that's all that there was up here. Okay, we'll go back down then. She said vantage point, so I did think about going up, but looks like we don't need to do that. We'll just keep looking around for more clues then, I guess. There's no doorway there. Let's go this way. Is this what she means by a vantage point? Ancestral portrait. I don't know who this is. Large and overbearing, this regal oil painting of Septimus Hackett holds pride of place on the lodge's chimney column. Okay. What's the lunchbox? Septimus Hackett was running the show when the Hackett's fortune started to crumble. He was responsible for closing down the quarry all those years ago after falling on hard times. Okay. The trophy wall we've done, because that's all the animals that the Hacketts killed. The camp letter is what we just read. Maybe the camp is in worse shape than the fees can cover. Yeah. I'm going to prepare for attack because I don't think there's anything else that we need to see here. I'm hoping we can keep Caitlin alive. She hasn't really had much to do in this game. This might be like the way that that didn't look correct. This might be the way that she like redeems herself, because I haven't really had much to do with her.
Showtime, motherfuckers.
Okay.
Okay, Emma, just
Oh.
stay cool. Everything's gonna be okay. Just...
So Emma found her way through the storm shelter, and she's now in Chris Hackett's secret room. Can she help Caitlin? Oh, yes. Okay, this could be good. Is the werewolf coming down the chimney? Oh my god, it is. God, Santa Claus is a dog boy. Right. We need to keep Caitlin alive here. How are we going to do this? I'm going to run. Let me block the door. I don't think that's going to hold it for very long.
Oh, Caitlin, no. No, no, no. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Okay, where now? Oh, we're kind of trapped up here. If you go out the window, I think you might kill yourself.
Yes, I can.
Oh, Emma's going to try and shoot.
Come on, Caitlin. Come this way. This way. Talking to a TV.
Is there an intercom? How does she know where to go? I'm not going out the window. I think I might die. Beam. This isn't safe either, though. Oh, okay. Mash X. Come on, you can do this, Caitlin. This is your chance. Oh, no. Look at it. Okay. It just jumped off. So is this... I think this is Caleb, right? I think this might be Caleb. But I'm not quite sure. So he's the... He was the one that killed Chris, right? I'm going to keep running. I don't want to stay where I am for any time. But you've just ran in a circle. Okay, we're back down on the ground floor now, I think. Ah, hello. Yes. That way. We need to get there. Yeah, investigate.
It's Silver. Hey, I'm here.
Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly. We need to kill it. But we don't know which one it is. Is it Silas? Is it Caleb? Is it Nick? Which one was it? Please don't be one of ours. Don't be Nick or Dylan, please. Please don't be Nick or Dylan.
Fuck you. I got you, motherfucker.
Is it okay? I guess it must have been Caleb then. Right, so they're safe. That's good for now, I think. Okay, we're back in the car. Okay, so we've got Travis, Ryan, and Laura. Route 919. Where are we going? Are we going after Silas? Like, where's this road? How far away is this road? What exactly happened 6 years ago? Let's hear this.
What exactly happened 6 years ago?
There was a fire that wiped out dozens of people, and now there's werewolves and a ghost.
I don't think she was asking you,
looking
Ryan.
for her lost baby boy, which I've just put together is Silas. Oh shit!
It's a long story.
No, it's not.
Ryan just did the
There was a
TLDR
fire.
stuff.
Silas the wolf boy escaped.
Dog
bit a
boy,
bunch of your
excuse me.
family. You failed to stop him.
Burn.
What happened in the past doesn't matter right now.
It kind of does, actually. We need to know what we're up against, at least.
What we're up against is a feral boy turned werewolf who for the last 6 years has avoided being found. No matter what we did. Every full moon we were out there looking. Every single one. Now the son of a bitch is finally here. So what we're up against is my only chance to end this thing for good.
So how do you even know where he is? How the hell are we gonna find him just driving down the middle of...
Behind us and now on the car. Now again, is this Silas or is this someone else? Oh. I think she's going to bang her head against the window there. You didn't want that. Oh, they did though. I think they just banged their head and they got like knocked out. Take the wheel. Don't go for the gun, take the wheel. Try and control the vehicle.
Get it together, come on!
Oh, okay, we need to control the car, otherwise we're going to crash. Not for the first time in this game.
Get down.
Handbrake. Okay. The werewolf's flown off the car.
Go!
Oh, okay. That didn't kill it, but...
Where did he go? He can't have just disappeared.
He's got to be nearby. Let's look around.
It's not dead. We just ran it over, but it's not dead. Unless there's silver spikes embedded into the tyres. Is Ryan okay? Okay, he's coming too. He's good.
Are we there yet?
You're okay.
Been better, but yeah.
Yeah, they just banged their head against the window and Laura managed to sort of stop herself. Otherwise, we could have been in trouble there.
Over here. Got some blood. Leads through there.
Not sure about the dress, Laura. Like, you probably borrowed that from one of the Hackett's because you had nothing
What
else.
happened back here? Whoa.
This is where we went off the road 2 months ago.
You're trying to decide if you should shoot me in the head right now. Go ahead. If that's what you want, I won't stop you.
What?
So we were about to come across Silas and Travis stopped us.
Normally, I'd have werewolf's blood cover our scent, but I'm all out, so we're high risk. We could be killed.
Okay, so we need to kill this thing, like,
You ready,
as
Dad?
soon as we see it. I mean, I feel a bit bad for Travis because he's really been caught in the middle of all this.
Fucking do this.
Like, obviously his
Okay.
intentions were, you know, he was an absolute moron, but his intentions were good. Like, he wanted to protect his family, he wanted to protect us from Silas, but keeping this in a cell for 2 months probably wasn't the way to go about it. So, yeah, but he's got his reasons. Right, where are we now? Oh, okay, we're still with these three.
God damn, this place has got some uncool vibes.
Podcast didn't do it justice.
You don't know the half of it.
This is where I saw her.
Her?
I
The
thought
hag.
I thought Max hit her, but then I was out here and she was something else.
Who?
The woman, the old woman, she was saying something over and over again. Oh my god, she was saying Silas.
No, that's impossible. Who you're talking about?
I saw her too, in the run tunnels.
It's Eliza Vorez. Silas's mother. I think.
I love that the surname is Vorez. Like vor, like eat.
Who was she?
She ran a traveling sideshow called Harem Scarum. Came here 6 years back. She kept her son in a cage. Called him Silas the Wolf Boy.
Dog boy, get it right.
Died in a fire. Some say she never left.
But Silas escaped. She thought Silas was killed.
Quarry.
We've been looking for Silas ever since.
How did the fire start?
No, this we know. I think I might have. I think I might have spoiled this a bit. Caleb
Really?
started the
You're
fire
still
because they
hiding stuff
wanted to rescue Silas.
You blew half the head off my niece, Kaylee Hackett. One of the kindest, gentlest souls to ever walk this earth. All she wanted to do was help that little boy.
Yeah.
It's in a cage by that freak show witch.
So Silas was going to be exploited by Eliza.
Just wanted to help him.
Travis.
She convinced Caleb to start a fire.
Yeah, this
just a
this is what we.
distraction. It's May Bales. Give him enough time to get Silas out of his cage and give him his freedom.
That's not what happened.
No. Because within minutes, everybody was dead. You ever see Hayburn? Liza? Whole crew. Kaylee managed to get Silas to freedom. But Caleb got bit in the process.
That's why you've been hunting him. Silas, I mean.
Every full moon for 6 fucking years.
Some hunter you are.
Huh. Little dig.
This is all that's left.
Jesus Christ.
Man. Any sign?
Negative.
Damn, I never saw any of this.
I didn't even know this was here.
Ryan, don't wander off. Don't get separated now. Whatever you do. Oh my god!
Shit. I'm sorry, that was...
Close. We must be close.
Did you...
It's like Eliza's trying to get us
Kinda
not to
shame.
find him.
Same.
She must always, like, come to us when we're close.
What is it?
Silas, the dog boy.
That must be it. Careful.
Okay. There he is.
Fucking Jesus
In his
Christ.
cage.
My God.
Oh, you can hear Eliza. We have got to kill him. It's horrible, but we have to end the curse.
What are you waiting for?
He's right. We've just got to shoot. We've just got to shoot him. We have to. We've got no other choice. If we want to end this, we need to kill Silas. And it's not what Eliza wants, but we have to.
Shoot.
Sorry, Silas, but this is the only way that we end this.
Please, let's just go before we have to see him like that in human form.
It's too late for that.
It's just a kid. Well, it's the only way that you end it, though. It's bad, but I think that's the only way that you end it. And now Eliza's going to be mad at us as well. The White Wolf trophy achieved.
I bet you think you have it all figured out.
She wanted the Hackett's dead this whole time.
Clever.
But she didn't know.
Help you.
She didn't know how
I
the
tried
fire
to
started.
warn
She
you.
thought it was just malicious.
I started to like you. Not now. Not after this. I will not forget what you made them do to my Silas. I've been with you all night, and I'm not about to stop now just because the night's come to an end. No. Whenever you hear a noise in the dark, a whisper from the shadows, the breath on the back of your neck, that's gonna be me. I'll be there. Now I will never leave you. I'll never leave you.
So she's going to haunt us for nights to come now. Because we killed her son. But, like I said, she had it all wrong. She thought that it was a deliberate fire. Is this the monkeys? Oh, what? I love this. I love this song.
The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring.
I mean, this is going to get content ID'd, but... Daydream Believer by Monkeys, really? Da, 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 da. Max Brindley alive! Having survived the night, Max was cured of the werewolf curse when Ryan shot Chris with a silver shell. Bobby Hackett alive. Uninjured, Bobby was able to fend off an attack from Chris, his brother, in werewolf form. Jedediah alive. Thanks to Bobby fending off werewolf Chris, Jed survived the attack at Hackett House. We got a lot of people survived. Oh, Chris, I'm sorry. Favourite counsellor Ryan shot him with silver. Constance deceased. Laura shot Constance's face off in a struggle for the gun. Jesus Christ. Jacob died. Killed by a werewolf Nick after Ryan abandoned him in the basement. Couldn't figure out those doors. Kaylee shot and killed by Laura, who mistook her for Chris. Probably something that didn't need to happen, but we couldn't even do anything about that. Abby kicking herself over that. Abby met her demise when Nick tore her head from her body. Dylan's alive and survived the night when Silas was killed. So Dylan is alive. Nick is alive, but how would he feel about killing Abby? Does he know that he did that? Emma alive, survived the net. She was an absolute boss in this game. I didn't like her at first, but her stuff on the island was brilliant. Caitlin didn't have a great deal to do until the end. She killed Caleb, and I don't really need to see a dead kid, sorry. Caleb's dead. Travis Hackett's alive, survived the encounter with Silas and saw an end to the curse that haunted his family for 6 years. Ryan Azala alive. Ryan cured of the werewolf infection when he shot Chris and survived the showdown with the White Wolf. Laura Kearney alive. Laura killed Silas with a silver shell, curing every infected person who survived the night. And there's Silas, the dog boy. The curse of Hackett's Quarry is broken, but Eliza will still haunt us for many nights to come. So, we could have avoided Abby's death. If I'd have figured out the doors, we could have avoided Jacob's. We could have saved all the teenagers there, but we couldn't quite do it. But still a really fun game. Really enjoyed this. Is that it now, or are we getting another epilogue or something?
Bodies recovered.
Here we go.
Summer camp.
We've got credits, but we got this.
What do you make of that, Anton?
Bad journalism? Murder mystery? Isn't that just an unsolved murder?
Yes, I suppose that is what most journalists would say, but perhaps the journalists of North Kill share my supernatural suspicions.
Yeah, I guess there wouldn't be much competition in North Kill. Probably not getting the best writers there.
Okay, can we at least start the podcast before you completely resign yourself to cynicism?
I thought we'd done the whole Hackett's Quarry thing.
Not this Hackett's Quarry thing.
What was this, like 3 months ago? Old news, dude.
Anton, introductions first. We are Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal. I'm Grace.
And I'm Anton.
And together, we explore the possibility of
this is the
supernatural
podcast.
involvement in real life, everyday occurrences.
And that's exactly what they are. Real life, everyday occurrences.
With a shadow of spiritual, supernatural occurrences.
No.
Okay, so I hope you've got hat insurance.
I'm hearing something
Anton,
right here, I'm sorry.
I'm about to blow your mind.
Did you just ask if I had hat insurance?
Yes, it's responsible to insure those things which mean the most to you.
A hat.
Yes.
Okay, I know where your priorities lie. Go on.
Anyway, there actually is a real reason that we're coming back to Hackett's Quarry. There have been some developments, and I've sourced
Ryan got in
some
touch with the show?
information.
I remain skeptical, but I'm all ears. Under my hat.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Sorry,
Oh,
the
God,
right ear
why are you
crackling's
smiling?
really annoying.
Stop it, I hate it.
Why? I had braces. I have to make use of them sometimes.
You do have?
Thank you. That's something that a lot of podcast listeners might not know about me. So, it just so happens I've got someone on the inside. So today's episode is going to have a bit of a show and tell vibe to it.
Who do you know on the inside? The inside of where?
What?
You know someone on the inside?
Don't we all have someone on the inside? You know, an inner critic that says, stop doing a podcast. No one's listening.
You should listen to that voice, Grace.
Okay, well, what I really meant is, let's call it an anonymous donation. You know, we're not the only ones who flagged this as a bizarre situation. Someone actually reached out to us. They sent us a package.
Did you didn't open it? I don't trust anyone who listens to this show.
Oh, I couldn't wait to open it. Surprise!
Anonymous donation?
Okay, you've always promised me since day one of this podcast that if you could see true evidence, you will consider all options, right? Did you not say that?
I did say that, yes.
I mean, I know you...
Knowing for a fact that we would never see any evidence, I did say that.
Okay, well, we've been sent information, and we need to decide whether it's bizarre or bona fide.
Okay, fine. Let's do this. For anyone listening at home, we are about to open a package from a mysterious person who listens to this show.
It's Ryan,
you are
isn't
the
it?
one who sent us whatever it is. Congrats, you got us.
Sorry, the tape is just really, there's just so much tape on the package. Sorry, can you help me with this? Do you have, like, a key I could, like...
God, they're really dragging this out,
I
aren't
don't want
they?
you to dull my key.
I guess they've got to get through the credits.
Give me your fucking key, Anton.
No.
Give me your fucking key.
No. Get your own key.
Not like you lock your door.
Of course I lock my door.
What are you hiding?
What am I hiding? Do you not lock your doors?
No, I have nothing to hide.
You think that ghosts are real, but you don't lock your doors?
No, ghosts couldn't open my doors. They could walk through my walls, Anton.
Okay, you need to be
Good
more
point.
concerned with murderers.
So, remember those missing hikers?
Yeah.
What if I showed you leaked photos from one of their cameras? Photos that show them at Hackett's Quarry, supposedly where the camera was found.
I would think that maybe they went there and they dropped their camera.
Okay, Anton, let me ask you real quick. What makes you drop your camera?
Tripping over a root. Being jostled. In uneven, row of cobblestones.
What about being murdered? If you dropped your phone, you wouldn't go missing. Where are they now?
I don't know. People get lost in the woods all the time. There's like hundreds of people a year. They could be anywhere.
That's not all.
No?
Mm-mm. I'm about to lay a little something else on you. My sources also tell me that their backpacks were found at the summer camp.
Really? Then, okay, well then, shouldn't this be public knowledge? Why aren't the Hackett's prime suspects?
Exactly my point. Maybe they would be if anyone knew where they were. Is it all just a big cover-up operation?
Yeah, that's where it falls apart a bit, in my opinion.
So, we've got to talk a little more about the Hackett family.
Right, so these guys are like the heritage landowners, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Their great-great-great-grandparents were trappers who claimed the land way back when.
They just claimed it?
Yes, they did. They put their flag on it just like the man on the moon.
The Hackett family flag, right.
Well, apparently
I'm not even
when they
moving my
claimed
controller
it,
and I'm
they
hearing that
found
thing in my ear.
quartzite.
Quartzite?
I was hoping you would ask. Every building in the whole of New York is made of quartzite.
That's not fun or a fact.
Most of them are. But I digest.
Digress?
It was a pun. They dug the quarry and hit great heights of success before Septimus Hackett, classic bad guy name, the seventh son of the trappers, the number 7, has great supernatural powers, closed the mine down.
Okay, so then they only had the land to live off.
Yes, you say only, but this land actually spans acres. That's a lot of forest, a lot of unexplored darkness.
Ooh, okay, a great place to hide, to have all these dark secrets for this strange, reclusive family.
And this is where we start to get a little more into paranormal territory.
Okay, here we go.
Acres and acres of haunted woods.
If you say so.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's it for the... That's all we get from the podcast. Oh.
Welcome to Bizarre Yet Bonafide, the podcast of the paranormal.
Welcome back to Bizarre Yet Bonafide. Anton, today...
Was that a commercial for peanut butter butter pops?
Okay, you're gonna make me read this? Alright, this is...
What you're seeing now is a copy of a letter that Kaylee Hackett wrote to her grandma. Allegedly.
This is the woman whose face we blew off with a gun.
Alright, this seems like more of a you job, but I suppose I can read this.
I feel like if some of the evidence comes from your mouth, it will have more clout.
Right, okay, here we go. Gammy, how long we gonna drag this shit out? I know family is the most important thing, but I want to know what's outside the forest, outside this damn house and camp, and I sure as hell know that ain't about to happen 'cause of who we are. Maybe we can explain what's going on. Fucking show people. Then they'll know we got no control over it. I know you just trying to protect us, but one day you won't be here no more, and right now it feels like we stuck in a dark hole. I can't sleep, Gammy, or if I do, I dream about that.
Fly Me to the Moon was in this game as well?
We were just dumbass kids back then. I wish it never happened. Love, K, XOXO. That took a turn.
Yes. Dream about that fucking fire. Does that not read as the haunted scribblings of someone who something that they shouldn't have seen?
Yeah, no, I'm fully creeped out.
She was clearly going through some stuff.
And this is legit?
I mean, why someone would f*** it. Then again, I can't verify any of this. So, you've got to suspend your disbelief slightly.
Man, this poor girl.
Yeah, there was something going on, something eating away at her, and that's what I want to explore.
Okay, well, consider my disbelief suspended. For now.
So, I don't think that's gonna be a problem for this next one.
Oh god, why? Holy shit, this is a cease and desist letter.
And it's addressed to us.
Oh, yeah, I remember picking that up.
This.
Well, it was never actually sent.
That's insane.
What?
Signed by Travis Hackett.
Hey, we're not doing anything illegal.
Aren't we?
Think about it.
I guess it wasn't technically sent to us.
Cease and desist letters come from people hiding stuff.
Fucked up that these guys know who we are.
Okay, but putting the Hackett family aside for a moment, there's more to this. Are you ready for some real spooky shit?
I'm ready for real spooky shit. I don't know if you can provide it, but please try.
Don't get too freaked out.
I'll try my hardest.
Okay, do you want to hold my hand?
No.
Okay, do you need someone to comfortingly pat your back?
Please, just say what you're gonna say.
Do you want me to turn all the lights on so you don't
I don't
get
want
too
you to do
scared?
anything. I want you to say what you have. Okay, so what's this? What are we looking at now?
A photo by one of the counselors, Emma Mountebank, downloaded from her phone.
Oh my god, is this real?
Well, that is what we're here to discuss.
Okay, this looks...
That's Max.
shocked. I mean, doesn't it?
Okay, but if you downloaded photos from my phone, yes, they would all be shopped as well. There would be a filter on it to make my eyes look big and cheeks look pink. But I don't even think that has even any of those filters. Look at the eyes and tell me that's not real danger.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, weird, bizarre, yet bona fide.
The hell happened?
More than we are being told.
Yeah?
There's something else too.
Okay.
Look at what happens when I put it through a negative filter.
Whoa! Okay, what is that?
It's her! The hag of Hackett's Quarry! See? Full circle!
No. That could be anything.
Like what? Please, try to explain.
I don't know. What's that thing? There's this thing, it makes your mind, you see faces and stuff. There's people, there's Jesus shows up on toast every once in a while. This could
He's not
be
wrong.
whatever.
Well, I don't need to hear too much more about your breakfast, but I can't believe that you're still questioning this. You're doubting your own cynicism now, though, I can tell. I can smell the doubt that you usually apply to other things on yourself. Pixar didn't happen, right? Well, so did happen.
No, pics you can fabricate. Experiences you can't. I would need to see the Hag of Hackett's Quarry myself.
Well, if you want to go to North Kill with me,
No,
I actually have a
I
really
don't.
good
Okay,
relationship.
I believe you.
Okay, but you know what? I have something that couldn't be fabricated.
Claw marks in a wall. I could make this right now.
Really?
Just find me a wall, I'll take a fork and just go to town.
Wow, what an artisan.
Thanks.
Well, to me, this isn't actually overtly supernatural because it could have just been
A bear.
you know, an animal or something.
'Cause it's always bears.
But it'd be unfair not to discuss.
Why?
Because the audience has come to expect a certain length of the podcast, so we actually have to sometimes do a little bit of filler.
This is going on too
Not
long.
much to talk about.
Well, whoever did reach out,
Like, the evidence is, I guess the
There's a chance
evidence
this is all just
helps
a
towards
prank,
this,
you
and I
know?
think we did
it was
miss
just
like
a
one or
prank,
two bits.
Anton.
Who even are you?
Now they're
Probably
quitting
some
until
teenager
dawn,
who's
bloody
making fun of you.
Emily.
Probably that dude who came on and gave us a
Just a
one-star
prank
review.
can.
I would love to tell you that that's implausible, but a teenager making fun of me is probably the most familiar experience of my life. Moving on! How about this? Tell me this isn't freaky as shit.
Oh! Is that skin?
Skin,
Flesh.
fur,
Oh, was that the
whatever
flesh?
you want to call it, really.
Okay.
So this is the evidence for the podcast
Is that
then.
a tattoo?
I don't think so. Or maybe a really bad one.
Wait. Is it?
Apparently, this belongs to whatever creatures supposedly caused all this.
Okay, do we have the actual thing? Did they capture it? Can I see it in the in its weird flesh, so to speak?
You want to touch the flesh?
I want to touch the flesh.
Well, fortunately, the person who sent this to me was smart enough to know that it would be dangerous to steal the actual evidence, not to mention they might suspect that you, Anton, would hide it away so as to sabotage this legitimate investigation.
Right, I am known for destroying evidence. Convenient that we can't see the real deal, huh?
Come on, man, you're desperate not to believe.
If there's reasonable doubt, you have to assume it's not real. Occam's razor.
But look at everything we've seen. Put it all together, objectively.
Okay. You know what? It's weird. I'll give you that.
Oh my god.
I just said it was weird. Don't make a big deal out of it.
Oh my god, I've done it.
You haven't done anything. I said it was weird.
I've done it. I've turned you. I've converted you to my side. You're a believer now, right?
I will never be on your side.
I won. I won.
You did not win.
This is a contest and I have prevailed.
You have not. Look, I just mean I can see it. The lack of details in the news report and this stuff. I don't know, whatever it means, there's merit to the idea that something strange went down.
Strange. Interesting word choice. So, what are you saying?
Shut up.
Come on.
No.
Give me what I want.
I'm not giving you anything.
You've practically given it. Just give me the succinct soundbite I so desperately long for.
Okay, I never agreed to this title, but I would agree that for the first time ever, this case could well be bizarre yet bona fide.
Ah! This is the best day of my life.
And that's sad.
Why? Is it not yours?
No.
So what now?
Well, we gotta send this stuff to the police. They can decide whether it's useful or not.
I just wish we could know more. I wish we could just...
Did Ryan really send this stuff to the podcast first and not to the police?
All played out.
Yeah, but what fun would that be? Sure, we could speculate, but we weren't there. We didn't go through what these kids went through. There's no way we'll ever really know what truly went down at Hackett's Quarry.
Who the fuck even are you?
I'm being genuine.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
You just launched into precisely the kind of content I've been trying to make.
It's just the first time we've had a coherent thought on this podcast.
Okay. Is that it for that? Or have we got more? Is this the happy campfire song again? Or is this something different? I don't know. Unidentified animals loose in North Kill Forest. New evidence in the Hackett's Quarry mystery shows that events may have been triggered by the appearance of dangerous unidentified animals in the forest. Dog boys. Werewolves. So I think that's it for that podcast bit. So now I actually get to talk. Really, really enjoyed this. I still think Until Dawn edges it. I still think Until Dawn's better. Because it came out 7 years before, and this was kind of like a spiritual successor, as I said, like at the start. They'd done some other bits and pieces, like the Dark Pictures anthology, which I might get down to playing maybe in the future, but they're a bit shorter and didn't do as well. I don't think they were as good. I have watched playthroughs of like one or two of those, and I think the fourth one is coming out in the next month or so, so we might visit those in the future. I'm not quite sure, but I really, really enjoyed this. It took a little bit to get going. I think it was like chapter 3 or chapter 4 by the time, you know, the weird stuff really started happening, before the prologue, of course, with Laura and Max. Some of the characters I couldn't really like relate to, and we didn't really know enough about them. I don't think they introduced them particularly well. But you did kind of get to know what they were like. I think Ryan was the one that I think had the most like not even like backstory, but the most about him. Like, he very much kept himself to himself, listening to the podcast, very quiet, but you know, could make a joke if he wanted to. And you know, we know about like, their orientation as well, like, you know, him and Dylan had a little thing going on, but Caitlin was also maybe interested in Dylan as well. Was it Dylan or was it, I don't remember, but yeah, you kind of did get to know like sort of what they were like and who was interested in who, like with Abby and Nick and Emma just trying to cause a scene But do you know what? Despite how I thought about Emma at the start, she really held her own in this. Like the stuff on the island with who we now know to be Max as a werewolf. Like, I think to get her to survive the night, that was really good. I mean, she made a stupid decision by opening the trapdoor and letting him out. That was just a stupid decision to make. But yeah, you know, it's good that I got her to survive. Jacob, I'm gutted because I couldn't work out those doors. Abby, I'm gutted because I should have just shot Nick and it wouldn't have killed him. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. So yeah, the thing with Eliza is that she wanted the Hackett's dead because she thought they were responsible for the fire. They were, but they wanted to free Silas because she was exploiting him in the circus. So that was her motive the whole time, Eliza. She wasn't trying to help us. She wanted the Hackett's dead. And now that we've killed her son, she's going to essentially curse us and haunt us for the rest of our life, pretty much. So there's that. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Few graphical bits and pieces, but the game pretty much looks good. The motion capture's good. The voice acting's good. Some of the character acting was good. You know, David Arquette didn't have a great deal to do as Chris Hackett, apart from be a werewolf. But yeah, I don't really have anything that I can really fault this game on. It was good. I enjoyed it, and I've got no idea what we're going to be doing next. I've got a few ideas, and I don't really know what I'm going to be picking. I don't know whether to keep going with horror or do something a bit different, maybe. I'm not sure. But then I don't think... The thing with Until Dawn was that whole butterfly effect, right? And I don't think you could really influence too much with this. I don't think so, anyway. Yeah, you know, there's little niggly bits, but mostly really enjoy this. But yeah, as far as what's coming up, I'm not quite sure. We could... Oh, okay, we've got the trophy for the epilogue. You've unlocked the Death Rewind feature. This feature allows you 3 opportunities within a single playthrough of the Quarry to reverse a character's death and try again to save them. Use your 3 lives. Okay, so you can go back in and you can like rewind it, and if you do get Abby killed, you can rewind it and save her and shoot Nick. That's interesting that you can do that. It'd be good, obviously, to try and get the rest of the trophies in this, which I'll do at some point. But yeah. I like that. That's cool. I can enable that whenever I want. We've got chapter selects. We've got movie modes. What's Wolfpack? Oh, that's a shared experience. So is Couch Co-op. There's more podcasts. The Woman in the Woods. The Boy Who Cried Bigfoot. Missing Presumed Dead. Hangry for Revenge. No Hopes Without Fire and The Hag. So those are some podcasts. I'm not going to listen to all these now. We're at like 50 minutes, I think. 54 minutes of recording. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to be playing next. I've got a few ideas floating around. I might pick something at random and just play, or maybe revisit something I played before. I do want to go back and play Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, because we did the Uncharted trilogy last year, so I'd like to maybe revisit that. I've got the Dead Space trilogy which we could start. Dead Space is another horror game, so you know, might be time for a bit of a break from horror. Like, this is coming out on Halloween, so that's perfect timing. So I think we'll maybe take a bit of a step back from horror and go for something else. So Uncharted 4 is a possibility. What else have we got? I've got all sorts of stuff that I haven't played. But I'll have a think and see what I can come up with, because I don't really have any plans for what's next. I don't really have anything set in stone. I wanted to play this because it was new, but I wanted to revisit Until Dawn first. But now that these are both out of the way, I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably go into Dark Pictures Anthology in the future at some point, but not straight away. I'll probably do that maybe sometime next year. But, yeah, we'll end it there. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave comments, subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. And that's the end of the Quarry. I enjoyed it. Hopefully you did. And I guess we'll wait and see what we're going to be doing next. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.